Hi everybody, it's Stephanie here. Welcome to week 4 of the Empowered video series. I'm curious how you're feeling. If you're noticing the benefits of the meditation practice, as well as the places where maybe you've created some boundaries, maybe in other places you have opened up yourself a little bit more. And then of course last week I talked about protections and creating that bubble of light for yourself. So this week I want to wrap up with this idea of why we do all these things. I know that I stated that in the beginning, but I feel that it's important now that perhaps you've had some experience playing with some of the things that I've talked about. And everything that I spoke about, the meditation, being aware of our energy, where it's leaking, the boundaries, creating protections, this practice of awareness, these are all tools. And these are all tools in my experience that have helped me in my own life to really create and manage not only my energy, but to create power for myself. As I've shared with you before, energy is our number one asset. And without it, we really don't have anything. It's hard to enjoy life, it's hard to live life, it's hard to set goals, it's hard to feel peaceful. So the intention over these last several weeks was to give you tools and practices and encourage you to notice, to witness, to become aware so that you can make other choices. Perhaps there are some choices that need to change. And the intention really with all of this is so that you can recognize that in your own life, no matter what is happening, no matter what is going on in our outside world, that all of us, with practice and with patience and with encouragement, all of us have the opportunity to create inner peace. So that place of, it's almost like a feeling that everything is okay, no matter what is happening in our life. And I know that sounds perhaps profound to some of you, and it is. And I have had glimpses of it. And my intention is to continue to live in that way, and to live in that way with other people who are interested in living that way. Because if I'm peaceful, but those who I love or care about or those who I'm trying to help are unable to experience that or don't know how, then over time that can also become a drag on energy, on my energy, even with all the tools. So thinking about how it went for you over the last several weeks, what are the places that you're proud of, that you're in celebration of, and what are those places that maybe you're still working and needing extra support, and continue to practice over the next 7 days. And it's my intention next week to share with you a small program that I'm going to be starting to help go a little bit deeper with some of these concepts. So in next week's video, I'll share with you a little bit more information about that. But in the meantime, I want to leave you with this idea, with this notion, this possibility that it is entirely possible to live in a place of being surrendered to what is, using these practices to manage ourselves, to manage our energy, to be able to cultivate a deep sense of peace with ourselves, no matter what's going on. And as we do that, we begin to recognize that stability comes from within, that we are in charge, we are responsible for our choices. And if it is our choice and our intention to live in peace, then we have to make choices that support that. Again, hence these practices that teach us. So choosing the situations that help us feel peaceful. And by choosing those situations that help us feel peaceful, we naturally don't choose situations that don't. So reflecting, noticing, having fun with it. I'm here. Any questions, any comments, email me at stephanie@bronxvillewellness.com. And I look forward to sharing with you next week a little bit more about my program that will take us through the end of the year. Keep thriving, keep smiling. Namaste.